Hey Star Warriors, Star Geek here, and welcome to the 12th episode of Star Wars Factor Beam, the series where I tell you 5 Star Wars facts that you can't pull away from. Each episode is centered around a certain character, film, or category. In today's episode, the character under lockdown in the cell block level of the Fact Star is famed Jedi Master Obi-Wan Kenobi. Let's hop right into it with fact number 1. Ewan McGregor was the funniest person on the prequel sets. According to his peers and subordinates, Ewan was always the first one to crack a joke or strike a pose. Who knew that an actor could crack up after watching his Padawan and best friend burn alive? Pretty random, but still fun.
You were right about one thing, Master. The negotiations were short.
Fact number 2. Sir Alec Guinness, the original trilogy Ben Kenobi and one of the biggest name actors cast for the saga, hated Star Wars. He called the film fairy tale rubbish with lamented dialogue and claimed it had a cast he'd never heard of. The only thing that got him really to sign on to the production was his admiration for George Lucas. He did enjoy the overall trilogy after they had all been completed, but his first impression was rather negative towards the galaxy far, far away.
I felt a great disturbance in the Force, as if millions of voices suddenly cried out in terror and were suddenly silenced. I fear something terrible has happened.
Fact number 3. Ewan McGregor's uncle played Wedge Antilles in the original trilogy. Many suspected that Ewan had ties to Alec Guinness based on their similar facial patterns, but Ewan is actually the nephew of actor and director Denis Lawson. Denis Lawson played the only X-Wing survivor who attacked the 2 Death Stars, Wedge Antilles. Ewan says he remembers going to see Star Wars for his uncle's role, but ended up loving it for the story. Not much to say here, I just find Star Wars family ties to be very intriguing.
Hello there.
Fact number 4. Obi-Wan's home planet is Stu John, something George Lucas came up with during a scripted interview with Jon Stewart. For a very long time, everyone had assumed that the Jedi Master's home planet was Coruscant, but this all changed during a skit between talk show host Jon Stewart and Star Wars creator George Lucas at Star Wars Celebration 5. When Lucas was asked for Obi-Wan's home planet, he responded by giving Jon Stewart a Tuckerized version of his name. What resulted was Stu John. This has confused Star Wars fans everywhere, as it's unclear if George was being serious or merely using it as a joke. The Wikipedia page is equally confused, but has information building up a backstory on the insignificant planet, even listing it as his official home.
You will never find the more wretched hive of scum and villainy.
And finally, fact number 5. George Lucas was really conflicted on how to end off his trilogy, and even played with this odd idea. In one draft of Return of the Jedi, Yoda and Obi-Wan were going to leave the Force and change back to their physical form, in order to either assist Luke battle Vader and the Emperor, or party with him on Endor. It certainly wouldn't be as symbolic if 2 of the greatest Jedi Masters randomly came back to life and chopped down Vader in one swift strike.
So what I told you was true, from a certain point of view.
That wraps up episode 12 of Star Wars Factor Beam. Don't forget to wait past the credits for a special surprise. Subscribe to Star Geek for weekly Star Wars content. Did you learn anything new about the Stu John native, Sir Obi-Wan Antilles? If so, put it in the comments below. You can go check out my Facebook page, linked in the description below, as it really helps me out when you like my page. If you go over to the page, you will get daily news on Star Wars Episode 7, Star Geek episodes, memes, and even Obi-Wan. Also, go and check out my new Twitter account, @StarGeekYT, for tons of quick updates. Try clicking on the screen to subscribe, and click on the link to the left for my last video, A Spirit in the Sky by Norman Greenbaum's Star Wars music video, edited by me. You can also click on the right to watch the last episode of Star Wars Factor Beam, in this case, Facts on Emperor Palpatine. All links are in the description below. Don't forget to like the video and comment if you learned something new today about old Ben Kenobi. Until we meet again in a galaxy far, far away, this has been Star Geek. Hey everyone, thanks for sticking around. Picture this scenario. Luke and Obi-Wan are in a Chinese restaurant and Luke's having some trouble using his mini lightsaber-shaped chopsticks. Finally, Obi-Wan says,
Use the Force, Luke.
I hope you all enjoyed that quick joke. Before you go, I just want to update you a bit on my uploading status. As you may have noticed, the videos haven't been quite as frequent. The main reason for this is the studying I have to do for finals, so I hope you guys don't mind the delay between videos. Thanks to all of you who've stuck around, and I'll see you next time.